You can't hold me down. 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 You can't hold me.
All right, guys, I want to give you guys an update with the meth house. As you guys know, I was pretty excited about doing this place, and once I got the back half off, I wasn't planning on actually taking it all out, but it was a lot more rotted from the leak for several years than I was expecting. And even then, I was still wanting to go ahead and do this. Wanted to tear this out and re-pour a small basement. But originally, when I bought this place, after I bought this place, I had bought the house that I'm currently living in with the big garage. It's pretty much the split level home, and the money I had to remodel this place, I had put on that place for a down payment. And since then, that property has been taking a little more of my money than what I was expecting, so I'm having a little problem saving. And I'm also running into a few other problems. I'm not going to get into it too much, but one of them's some family issues. I have two brothers that think I'm rich, and they're causing me a lot of problems. And I've also ran into a couple other things that's been costing a little bit more money than what I've had. And this place now has the roof off of this back part, and it's going to start leaking here. And I already purchased the roof for it, but I'm just not going to be able to get to it until later. So I think at this time it's just going to be best for me to tear this place down, let the lot set for a couple of years, and then I'll try to get a prefab or modular home to put in here instead. I was expecting this house to remodel probably around $30,000. Once I got into that back half, I actually think it's going to be much more than that, probably closer to $40,000. So honestly, I'm really starting to look at it as I don't think this is going to be worth it. So I'm going to have to scrap this place. So I'm going to end up tearing it down. I already got a permit to take it down. I'm over here right now picking up some of the wood that I've already gotten to remodel this place, and I'm going to take out the electric panel that I already put in. So kind of sucks. And then the other thing is that I had an apartment across town that had, we ended up getting rid of the people that were living there. And I've been wanting to remodel that place ever since I've gotten the place, but the people there were already living there when I bought it, and they wanted to stay there. And finally we started having some troubles with them and evicted them. And the place isn't up to my standards to rent, so it's staying empty. And instead of remodeling this place, I'm going to go ahead and start trying to come up with some money to remodel that place instead. I had put up a video of it already. If you guys want to check it out, I might even go over there real quick and let you guys see on this video. But that's what I'm going to be doing instead. But yeah, I was actually really motivated on doing this place. Weenie was too. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. You know, I still got the fence up. I'm going to leave the fence up. I still got the rest of it for when I get another building in here. I'm going to cut down this tree as well once I get the house out of here. I've already looked at the codes. I have to stay 16 feet away from that line and that line, and I can put a trailer or manufactured home in here. So I'm gonna have to put it in long ways for it to fit. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to some more videos on this. So this is the duplex that I'm going to remodel instead of the meth house. I've been having a lot of trouble with this apartment. When I bought this place back in 2009, there was an older couple that lived here, and we didn't have any problems, even though I wanted this apartment remodeled, but they didn't want to move into another unit because the rent was going to increase, and they wanted to stay here, and so I let them stay here. And then the old man passed away just a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago, and then right when he passed away, I started having lots of problem here. Even while he was here, this guy is probably like in his late 60s, maybe 65, 66, and his wife's son had moved in, and he was definitely addicted to meth, selling meth and doing a bunch of stuff. Ended up having this guy sleep on the floor, whole bunch of stuff that I didn't like. But I mean, this is even before he passed away. But once he passed away, like, that's when he started having like lots of people coming and going. They were just stealing all over the place. I ended up having to put up cameras here because they were also stealing out of this other unit. But everyone was complaining about their cars always being broken into. I had a truck that the battery, my dump truck, they kept on, someone was stealing the battery out of it, so I had to chain it down. But anyways, I was just having tons of issues. This apartment here, people kept on moving out because of these people. So finally, I had my sister got tired of it too, because she's the one that's dealing with it, and she finally got them out. So this unit's been sitting empty because I don't think it's in nice enough to be rented out. I'm sure I could rent it out, but I don't want to rent it out to other meth heads, because that's probably it. But since then, I've already been over here and cut down the trees. But I'm going to be putting a new roof on it. I already have the roof because I already paid for it for the meth house, so I'm just going to put it on here. I need to do the siding, put a window up on here. The other unit's already been remodeled on the inside and has new windows. So the siding definitely needs done. On this side of the roof, you can see that's much worse. So I mean, it's been kind of neglected for a while, so I mean, kind of need to get it done. You see the door here even kind of fell down. But again, when they were living here, they weren't wanting it remodeled, and I didn't want to come in and fix some things and leave other things not fixed, because then you're going to end up redoing it. I already pulled up the carpet, but you can see that it's not the nicest, cleanest, so I'm going to definitely rip everything out and redo it. The problem with this building is the foundation is definitely shot, so pretty much just cover it up. I don't know what else you can do without redoing the foundation. I already had updated the toilet and sink, so I took those out so they don't get ruined. Just also recently I had that pipe, it was copper before and it rusted and was draining. So this is the apartment that I'm deciding to remodel instead, get this thing back going. So all the wall paneling is going to come out. It's going to be just like the other ones I've done. Rip the wall paneling out, new windows, put the drywall up, run new electric. Yeah, see that there? Looks like it's already been leaking here actually, and they just never complained about it. Alright, so now you guys see where I'm going to be spending my money as I slowly get it. Girl might want to see this.
He's gonna get his ass fucked.